Hey everybody, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel, #MovieBae. I am MovieBae, and in this video, I'm going to be doing a review of W.A.G.s to Riches episodes 4 and 5 entitled He's Outside Sweetie and What's Up with My Prenup. But before we get into it though, I would like for you all to consider subscribing to the channel. Here on MovieBae, I do reviews, reactions, and commentary to movies and television. And if that is the type of content you like, you might as well hit the subscribe button. Binge my channel, binge my playlist. I promise you're gonna come across something that you enjoy, okay? And of course, if you enjoy my commentary along the way, don't be afraid to give me a thumbs up and or drop a comment down below. Now, I personally feel like episodes 4 and 5 were kind of slow, kind of fillerish, which is why I put them together. So let's go ahead and get into the monumental parts of the episodes. Okay, we're gonna start off with my good home girl MJ and Alexis. Now they link up for a sit down because it's been a while since they've seen each other, and MJ kind of is sad. And this is where we find out that she said something that like really broke my heart. She says, you know, Kodak playing in her face, and it's like she can't really complain because we know what we signed up for. And no ma'am, press him. Like, just because Kodak has a career where he's exposed to more women and more temptation does not mean that he got to bite the bait. Doesn't mean that he gets to be unfaithful. Doesn't mean that he gets to be disrespectful. Absolutely not. That's not what you signed up for. You did not sign up to be cheated on, did you? Absolutely not. So just like her mama said last episode, just like we've been saying, you need to stand up. Obviously, this is not something that you're okay with, so you need to leave, baby girl. You really need to leave. And then they get into some postpartum talk. But this I can't really like speak on it because I don't have any children or what have you. But I found out that she had babies back to back. She got a 2-year-old and she got like a little arm baby still. And I'm pretty sure she has postpartum depression. But on top of that, your dude cheating on you and playing in your face. So now you got regular depression. So he is not helping. Okay, note that he is not helping. They also talk about how you could have all this money and chefs and nannies and all this stuff, but you could still miss like happiness, you know. And what MJ really wants is a 2-parent household because she didn't grow up that way. And I have to say this, a lot of women are like that. I have had friends and have friends that you know, have had kids prior to marriage. They're no longer with their baby daddies and they really want that family dynamic. I know girls who would stay around and stick around just because they wanted that family dynamic, even though they knew that he was cheating or being disrespectful and things like that. And I gotta say it, like, what's more important, having a 2-parent household for your kids, or your kids actually seeing you happy? Because if you're not happy in that 2-parent household, then what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather my kids see me happy and thriving single and co-parenting as opposed to being with your daddy in the household and we arguing and I'm crying all the time. Like, no, absolutely not. So Alexis asks MJ, does she want a ring? And MJ says, I want change. And when I tell y'all my nose started burning and my throat started closing, I was about to cry. I really just want MJ to stand up. Oh my God, all the young girls around the world, all the older women around the world, because everybody has been through it before. You gotta find your worth, baby, because you are not going to be happy until you do. Okay. Now, this episode had a lot of making up, a lot of squashing beefs. Ashley throws a glamping, I guess, party, and a couple of things happened at this particular party. Sade, she does not like the girls. In my personal opinion, for good reasons. They keep accusing her of being pregnant, and even if she was, she wouldn't share with them because she says, I see how they interact. I see how they gang up on women. I see how they talk about women and disrespect women. So no, I don't want to confide in y'all and tell y'all my personal business. Agreed. Why are you on the show, baby? I'm just asking, why are you here? It look like you don't like nobody for real here. You don't trust nobody for real here. Who made you do this show? Blink twice if you need help. Stoni comes. She is invited. What's that girl name? Sharelle extended the invite to Stoni. And it's so funny how she come in while they praying. The editing is so funny on this show sometimes. They end up playing a game, a little icebreaker game where they're asking questions like who's your hall pass and so have you. But Stoni asked this question like, do y'all like y'all sister wives? Everybody was like, who? Yo, what? I mean, like, y'all husbands, like other baby mamas, do y'all all get along? Da da da. So Sharelle always, this is like her third time saying this, that she get along with all of Chad's baby mamas. Okay, congratulations, here's your cookie, you're perfect, whoop de whoop. And Stoni is like, I get along with all but one. And we all know that she's referencing Tia Kemp, because I believe Tia came out online saying, you know, keep my name out your mouth, don't bring me up, don't talk about me, so on and so forth. So Ashley also calls out Stoni for gloating about being the first baby mama. I feel like a lot of people were offended when she said that for some reason, and you could just tell the people's insecurities. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was gloating about being the first baby mama. Like, hey, I was the first one, though. I was the first one, and everybody was like, so you think you better because you first? Do you think I'm better because I'm first? Like, projection? That's what it's giving. Okay. Now, I want to know what y'all think about this. Stoni also stated, because I ain't got no husband, no ex-husband, no baby daddies, no none of that. No, I don't even like talking to niggas with kids, okay? But Stoni asked this question. She said, well, she stated this statement. She said, men treat the kids according to how they like their baby mama. And that, if she wasn't taking a shot at Tia before, she's definitely taking a shot at Tia now, because y'all all know that in the media, Tia Kemp is saying, you know, how Ross doesn't take care of her son or what have you. So Stoni made that comment like, my kids are well taken care of. She's staying in one of his old houses, so how the kids are taken care of is a reflection of how he liked the baby mama, apparently. I just want to know y'all thoughts on that. Do y'all think she has some truth? Is there some validity in that? Drop down in the comments and let me know. Now, they step away from the table, and Ashley asks says to Sade, like, you look friendly with Keita. I'm so happy that y'all are getting along. And Sade said something that I was thinking, like, we ain't got no beef, and I'm tired of talking about the same thing. And it's so funny because Portia, she's such a dingbat to me. But she was like, I mean, like, when we talked about it, it didn't even come off as a big deal. Like, it's not even a big deal. And if it's not a big deal, then why do y'all keep bringing it up? Y'all are making it a big deal. Y'all keep saying it wasn't big, nobody was being messy, it ain't no beef between y'all, but why do y'all keep acting like I'm walking on eggshells around her and vice versa? You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it is an energy, just keep it to yourself at this point, because y'all keep bringing up stuff that ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Point blank, period. Let's talk about y'all drama. Let's talk about y'all tea. Anyways, that's it. Okay, that's it on this part so far. So we get into Sharelle and Chad Ochocinco, and they are doing pre-marriage counseling. And when the episode first began, Sharelle was telling Portia how they had this petty argument. They got done having intercourse or whatever, and he said he was hungry, and she said, I'm hungry too. And she started scrolling on his phone, and he was like, I'm hungry, and she was like, me too. So he got up and went to get him something to eat, and didn't bring her back nothing either. And Portia states that, you know, men want to feel taken care of by their wife, and Sharelle is kind of like hard, you might say. It really is petty, but she is like the epitome of a quote unquote girl boss. She has a fear of being codependent. She was like that in previous marriages. So now she's just like real independent mindset. And she's like, the submissive stuff, I'm not doing it no more. And then I say to you, Sharelle, I understand your reservations, but if you're trying to get married again, that is usually what men look for. You know, Chad is progressive in certain aspects. Like when it comes to finances, he's okay with her making more money than him because he still got money too. He okay with her having her own businesses. He supports her. But when it comes to the caring, the nurturing part of being a wife, that is what he wants. And that is what most men need. I don't think they are going to go down the aisle anymore, but it definitely wasn't even looking good from the marriage counseling aspect. Now, at the end of the show, at the end of this episode, it got messy, okay? It got real messy. So Stoni links up with Jules here, and it was this episode or last episode? I think it was this episode, because I found it funny how Sharelle was like, I prejudged Stoni, and after Jules had the altercation at the restaurant, it brought us closer together. And then we come to Stoni and Jules still kicking it. So like, how did it bring y'all closer together? But during this conversation, first off, Jules drops a bar, baby. She said, people give the type of respect they think you deserve based off what you can give them. And I said, let me write that down and put that on a t-shirt, because baby, that was a word. That was a word. That is so true. People really do act like that. But basically in this sit down, Stoni being messy. She talking about Ocho Cinco baggage and how he was even in her DMs, baby. Ocho Cinco wanted me. It's so funny because I said that in my last video, not even knowing that this was gonna come up. Chad, you been everybody DMs. Ain't that something? Ocho Cinco wanted me. Can't help but say it. And my only issue with Stoni is, why didn't you have this energy when y'all was at the cocktail party and she was so-called calling you out on your business, and you should have been calling her and her husband, fiance, out on their business? That's what you should have been doing, Stoni. See, we heard she was digging for dirt. Maybe she just got the dirt a little bit late. But I definitely would have been like, Ocho Cinco wanted me. First episode. What's up? What's tea? So Stoni even brings up the fact that, maybe Sharelle is projecting, talking about me when everybody got a pass, like her fiance got a pass, and she be starting group chats with the 8 women that he's been sleeping with, because Chad is very much so outside. He's outside, sweetie. I said, oh, baby, we being messy now. My mama told me, she was like, Sharelle was mean to Stoni, but she ended up apologizing, and now Stoni started being messy. And I'm like, well, just because you extend the olive branch doesn't mean I'm going to reach out and shake your hand. Let's go ahead and get into episode 5. But before we do, please hit that thumbs up button if you are enjoying my commentary. Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Do y'all think that it's wrong for Stoni to now start gossiping about Sharelle after Sharelle has extended an olive branch? Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And of course, consider subscribing to the channel. I do reviews, reactions, and commentary to movies and television. Speaking of like girl vibes, I just did one of them days starring Kiki Palmer and SZA. I have my review out on that. And if you enjoy competition reality shows, not competition with your friends, but competition for money, I also do The Traitors, RuPaul's Drag Race, and Beast Games on Amazon Prime. So let's go ahead and get into episode 5. Now, episode 4, this is a Sharelle heavy episode, by the way, but episode 4, Sharelle extended the olive branch to Stoni by inviting her to the glamping. But in episode 5, Sharelle actually has a sit down with Stoni at her Allure luxury realty merging party. Okay. She formally apologizes to Stoni, and says that, I did prejudge you based off of what other people were telling me about you. They were telling me to watch my back and that you might be a user, but I shouldn't have judged you based off of what they said. And I just want to know what took so long. Like, I don't know. I just feel like you're too old to run off with he said, she said. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody is telling me something about a certain person that I now kind of have to like be involved with, I'm still going to give that person, the opportunity to prove them right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to hold that against you. I'm going to have a guard up. I'm definitely going to, be scoping you out, but like to just cut you off type ish, like before I even get to know you myself. No, I just feel like we too old for that. So yeah, you should apologize, because that mean girl was not cute. Now let's get into the juicy part of this episode, y'all. Okay. So Sharelle and Chad Ocho Cinco, they meet up. They all cute and stuff and lovey-dovey and stuff, but they here for business. Okay. So I found this part funny. She said that their wedding date is 2/2/20. 2025. And she said all the twos make 85. And I said, that's not how math works. I rewound that part 3 times, y'all. I was like, how does 2 plus 2 plus 2025 equal 85? I got it though. I got it. I was like, wait, 2. Okay, my bad. Did it go over your head too? I had to write it down. I'm a visual learner, okay? Anyways, they are here to talk prenup agreements, and I got a lot to say about this. Okay, so the first clause was alimony. They want to do a preset alimony of $3 million a year. Look at Chad and his lawyer eyes, baby. Eyes bucked as hell. Like, what? $3 million a year? You know, because alimony really goes off of your lifestyle. So Chad's lawyer counters with maybe $15,000 a month, which equals up to about $180,000 a year. And they looking like, nope, not doing that either. So they decide, okay, maybe we can waive alimony. You come in, you leave with what you come in with. And honestly, that's my personal opinion on marriage altogether. You come in with what you leave with what you come in with. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the next thing. This part right here really pissed me off. Businesses. Taking a percentage of businesses, okay? Sharelle wants 25% of Chad's podcast. And her argument is she's been featured on episodes. That don't make no sense. That makes no sense at all. Just because you come in against his will from the clip, that's what it looked like. She kind of like hopped in his chair before he got in there. You want 25% of the business because you might pop in and out on the podcast. And like his lawyer said, that's like saying that every guest that they've had on the show deserves a percentage of the show. No, baby, that's not how that works. That makes no sense. So Chad rebuttals with he wants 25% of her business. And she's like, oh no, that's not happening. Well, why is that not happening? You want 25% of mine, why can I have 25% of yours? And she says that, well, I've been had this business before he even came along. And apparently the podcast started while they were in a relationship. Okay, but did you help start the podcast? Did you do the contracts? Do you come up with the themes? Do you do the research? Like, what do you contribute aside from hopping on and off camera from time to time? That does not give you 20. That does not mean you deserve 25% of the business, baby. It does not work that way. And she said the same thing for him. She was like, you didn't help me with my business. You didn't help me start the business. And he was like, I've never helped you with your business. And she admits, well, I mean, you've contributed, you've given me money. I support you too. I've given you money. Okay, so boom. If I have contributed financially towards your business and I support you emotionally during your business, and you have contributed financially to my business and you have supported me through my business, why can't I get 25% but you can? That don't make no sense. That makes no sense at all. I think, like I just stated, you leave with what you come with. Period. You didn't even help. I don't know if she helped make that podcast, but I doubt it. I doubt she did the legwork for that podcast. Just because y'all might pillow talk about it at night, you might pitch some ideas, don't mean you doing the hard work. You ain't doing the legwork. Just like her lawyer was like, do you go show the houses? Do you sign the contracts? Bitch, do she get the clients? Does she sign the contracts? Does she write the questions? She does not. The same things that y'all asking me is the same things I could be asking y'all. Well, you're not getting none of my business, bitch. And if we ain't getting married, then we just not getting married about it. And if we not get married, then we just not gonna get married about it. The last thing that comes up is the infidelity clause. I'm 100% on Sharelle's side when it comes to this. The infidelity clause states that he would have to pay $500,000, I guess, when he cheats, if he cheats on her. And he says, you know what this tells me? This tells me that you're not ready to get married. How, Chad? How does me having wanting an infidelity clause mean I'm not ready to get married? Because I don't trust you? I mean, okay, cool. But your reaction is making it seem like you should be able to cheat and not have any repercussions. And especially if we go off of what Stoni said last episode, you've already been cheating with 8 different women. So you best believe I'm gonna have an infidelity clause. Nigga, is you stupid? This is what I agree with. I agree with that infidelity clause for sure. Okay. What are y'all thoughts and opinions about this prenup conversation, honey? Because it was high. It was getting me upset. Like she really grounded my gears with that business stuff. It's like I see what she's saying. Like she been had her business and his business was established during their relationship. Oh, hold on. I just talked myself out of me kind of agreeing with her. You had your business before y'all relationship. He had his business before y'all marriage. Boyfriends and girlfriends, you do not deserve a right to my business. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, baby. Your argument is null and void. Get a new lawyer because she's trash. Okay? Anyways, thank y'all so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. Be sure you like the video, especially if you enjoy my commentary, but it also lets YouTube know that you enjoy videos just like this and pushes it into your algorithm. Okay, leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below on this prenup situation, on everybody making amends and then Stoni going back and burning the bridge. And of course, please consider subscribing to the channel. I would love to have y'all a part of the fam. All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.